Matt Movie Man 86 coming at you, and tonight I'm doing my top 10 favorite movies of 2025. Can't believe 2025 was already a year ago. How crazy is that? But before I get to my top 10, I got 5 honorable mentions I want to discuss. My first honorable mention at number 5 is The Running Man. This was a lot of fun. Number 4 honorable mention, The Accountant 2, an excellent sequel. My third honorable mention, One Battle After Another, with Leonardo DiCaprio. I hope he wins another Oscar because he's a great freaking actor, and I hope Sean Penn wins something too because he's another great actor. My second honorable mention, Fantastic Four, The First Steps, one of the best, if not the best, Fantastic Four movie we ever got. Because remember, we got one in 94, which was unwatchable. Then we got 2005, which was okay. Then we got Silver Surfer, which was pretty good. And then we got that crap that came out in 2015, Fan Four Stick, that nobody likes. This is my favorite Fantastic Four movie. And then my first honorable mention is Sinners, another movie that's up for a lot of Oscars. Michael B. Jordan is a great actor. And you know what? Besides him being in Sinners, he was in one of my all-time favorite shows, playing Alex in Parenthood. He was fantastic. And he was also fantastic in Creed. And he was also in the movie Hardball. He was great in that movie. That was one of his first roles, I think. Because that came out in 2001, I believe. With Keanu Reeves and Diane Lane. That's a great movie, too. All right. Now, before I get to my list, there's another movie I want to mention that would have made my list, but it's not out on physical media, and that's The Family McMullen. I saw that on HBO Max in December. I loved it, because the first McMullen movie, The Brothers McMullen, came out 30 years ago last year, 1995, and I did watch that first, and I loved it. And then The Family McMullen came out in December of last year, which, like I said, 30 years ago. And both movies had Edward Burns in them, and both movies took place in Valley Stream, and both movies were fantastic. So, anyway, let's kick off my list. At number 10 on my list is Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell in the fantasy A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Now, this was a great movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. It was a little weird, but it was fun. And I enjoyed the talking car and the future of the movie, and it was a good movie. Number 9 on my list is Superman. This was amazing. I really enjoyed Superman. Superman's one of my favorite DC heroes, besides Batman, of course. Batman is always number 1. But this was a great Superman movie. Number 8 on my list is another Oscar movie with Brad Pitt, F1. Another movie I hope wins an Oscar this week. It was really good, and I'm glad that Apple TV released this on Blu-ray. Number 7 on my list is Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. I loved this movie. I love those movies where it's all about a musical character and they talk about his life. And here's a fun fact for you. Before this came out, there was a movie that came out in, I think it was 2000, I want to say 21 or 22, but I'm not sure. Maybe even 23. It was called Blinded by the Light, based on the music of Springsteen, which was fantastic. And this was really fantastic. So if you're a big Bruce Springsteen fan, watch Blinded by the Light, and then you can watch this too. I know they're two different movies, but they do talk about his music. And his music is really great. Number 6 on my list is a movie which I was very surprised would have made my list. But you know what? Who doesn't love Daffy Duck and Porky Pig? And that's The Day the Earth Blew Up. This movie was hilarious. Looney Tunes is one of my all-time favorite cartoons. I've watched Looney Tunes nonstop, and I still catch it when it's on MeTV Tunes. This also had Petulia Pig in it, and it was a lot of fun. Chew. That was one of their favorite famous lines in the movie. This movie was great. And I can't wait for them to release the Coyote movie that's coming out. I can't wait to see that. And then I read last night that they're releasing a Speedy Gonzales movie. But no Looney Tunes movie will ever be better than Space Jam, which is turning 30 in November, and Target has all their gear, which I got to go there this weekend and take a look at it. And then in 2003, they released Looney Tunes Back in Action with Steve Martin, Brendan Fraser, and Jenna Elfman, and I thought that was funny too and fantastic. Bring more Looney Tunes movies. They're fun. I enjoy them. Okay, next. Number 5 on my list is the end of an era, and that's Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Love Mission Impossible. I know a lot of people are not fans of the second one, but you know what? I love the Mission Impossible movies. They're all fun, and they get better and better. The first one was a little different than all the other ones. The first one's turning 30 this year. But after, like, the third one, the fourth, fifth, sixth, they all were, like, game changers. And the sixth, Fallout, was amazing. I loved Fallout. And Tom Cruise puts one hell of a show on. I swear to God, he is amazing. Number 4 on my list is Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid Legends. Now, I was really excited to hear that they were making another Karate Kid movie because I'm a big fan of the franchise. Of course, the first one's a classic. We all know that. The second and third were great. They came out in the 80s as well. And then you had the one with Hilary Swank, which was good. I liked it. Then you had the Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith one, which was a little long, but it wasn't a bad story. And then they released Cobra Kai, which I was really excited to watch, and I was glad I was able to see them all. Because Cobra Kai was a great show. And I'm glad they just released the 6th season a couple weeks ago on DVD, so now I have the whole entire thing. And then this came out last summer, and this was amazing too. A little short, but you know what? That's okay. I thought the fight scenes were fun, and I hope they do more Karate Kid movies in the future. Number 3 on my list is a movie that surprised the hell out of me. I didn't think this movie was going to be good at all. You got Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson in The Naked Gun. Oh my God. I watched this movie. I was in tears laughing. Liam Neeson was perfect as Frank Jr. Because the other 3 Naked Gun movies are hilarious. And I didn't know if Liam Neeson was going to pull this off, but my God, he pulled it off, and it was so freaking funny. So if you haven't seen the new Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson, it is great. It is such a great movie. Number 2 on my list is a movie that I didn't think was going to be this high on my list. But it did, and it made it. And it's with Dave Franco, Allison Williams, McKenna Grace, and that's Regretting You. I loved this movie to pieces. I really did. I ended up seeing this, I want to say either on Paramount Plus or Apple TV. And I thought it was fantastic. I loved the story. I thought the story was great. I thought it was a great romantic movie. And I really did not think this movie was going to be this high on my list. But I was wrong. I fell in love with this movie. And now I can watch it whenever it comes on. Regretting You. At number 2. Now, number 1 is a movie that I didn't even think was going to make number 1 on my list. But it surprised the hell out of me. And that's The Long Walk. I absolutely love this movie to pieces. The story is great. I thought it was going to be a horror movie at first because Stephen King did it, directed it. And I'm not the biggest horror person. I mean, I watch some horror movies, but I don't watch, a ton of them. But I was very surprised when I saw this. Because this is a great story. And this just kept me on my feet. And I really, really loved it. So yeah, The Long Walk is number 1 on my list. Well, guys, that's my top 10 of 2025. Coming soon, a Blu-ray collection video this summer. TV on DVD this summer, hopefully. And some more tops. I mean, I know you guys like my top movies. Alright, so if you guys love this video as much as I enjoy making it, please subscribe to Matt Movie Man 86 and give me a thumb up. And I appreciate you as always, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.